酔っ払ってる人に絶対触らない。Hello everyone. 皆さんこんにちは。This is Taxi Memories by Masunga. これはタクシーメモリーズです。Right. This evening I want to share with you one thing. And I think this is a very important topic. And it's how to deal with drunk customers. How to deal with drunk customers. 酔っ払ってるお客様の人のお客様がいるときどうすればいいのか。Alright, so first of all, this is very important to new taxi drivers, especially foreigners, because first of all, in Japan it's very easy to get a complaint from a drunk customer, right? So how can you take care of a drunk customer? There are several things, several ways of how to deal with drunk customers. The first thing is, which I suggest and I think everyone should do it. Don't ever argue with a drunk customer. Don't you ever argue with a drunk customer. I know this because I have experience of that. Drunk customers are so easy to get angry. They are so easy to get furious. So, if you don't want to have a fight with a drunk customer, please don't argue with them. You better say yes, yes, yes. Even though you know that this is not yes, but if it's favoring your side, unless otherwise it's affecting you, then you don't have to say yes. But most of the time, you better say yes, because in that way, there won't be any continuous harsh talk from the drunk customer. So the first thing, please don't argue about anything. Be a good listener. Be a good listener from them. Because I'm telling you, as long as they are going to pay you money, they want to say whatever they want to say. Unless otherwise, it's a very bad thing they're telling you, then maybe you can react. All right? It doesn't matter if they're big in size, if they're small, if they act like mafia style or... All right? Don't ever argue. All right? Be a yes man, because at the end of the day, you are the one who is going to get that money. So don't argue. Make sure that you don't miss their destination. All right? So if you think a drunk customer, might sleep on your way, you better ask for the address. And even if they sleep, when you get to their destination, you can wake them up. All right, so don't argue. All right, ask for the address so that you don't miss their address, their destination. Then You get to that destination. But they're sleeping. What are you gonna do? In Japan, I'm sure this is, foreign taxi drivers in other countries, actually, they might learn this from Japan. In Japan, don't you ever try to touch a customer. Body contact. Touching a customer is prohibited in Japan. And it's even worse if you are a man, a taxi driver, and you're touching a lady as a customer. Is even worse. She might say anything. She might say you touched her. It's dangerous. Don't you ever touch a customer. In Japan, that's not allowed. All right, so you get to the destination and they're sleeping. What can you do? First of all, there are some tricks to make the customers get up. All right? First, you might roll down the windows so that, for instance, if it's winter, then the car will be very cold. All right? If it's cold, then they might feel the cold, then they wake up. But what if, all right, you have rolled down the windows, still they are not waking up? What are you gonna do? All right? What are you gonna do? That's tricky. It's very tricky. What can you do? All right, if you can, try to shake the car. All right? Try to shake the car and see if they can feel the shaking of the car. All right? Shaking and, talking close to them. Like, hello, mister, this is your destination. This is your destination. Please get up. Get up. All right? Try to, talk or talk to them while shaking the car and see if they can wake up. But the truth is, at night, when somebody is very drunk, it's not easy for them to get up. It's not easy for them to wake up. So you have to use trick. Like if you see a customer maybe might sleep on your way, you better talk to them. Nice things, right? Remember, as I said, don't argue with them, especially if they bring some stories which are not favorable, like politics, family things, nationalities. Try to avoid any kind of stories which are not desirable. All right? Try to avoid those kind of stories, because if, let's say, a person likes politics and you say something which is against what he likes, you'll be in trouble. If you talk about nationality, bad thing about a certain nationality and he doesn't like it, you'll be in trouble. So try as you can not to argue. All right? So how many things have we talked about now? First, don't argue. Next, ask for the address. Don't miss their destination. All right? If they sleep, don't you ever touch them, because it's prohibited in Japan. You might get into trouble. Third, if you think before picking them up, if you think they're so drunk and you think like maybe you cannot take care of them, you better reject. You better reject the person, and because you feel like no, there's no way you can take care of them because maybe they might be too drunk. Maybe you think they might be violent. So in order to avoid anything to happen, so you better reject them. But sometimes, you meet someone at a place which is like, you feel like, oh my God, there's no car which can come now. You feel like, oh, maybe I should help him. So you should be ready. You have to be ready to take care of the whole situation. All right? So if you think maybe it's too much, then you can reject. But if you take a customer like that, first of all, you better prepare a plastic bag. You better prepare a plastic bag in your car so that if they want to throw up, then they can use the plastic bag. All right? So it's advised to have plastic bags in your bag or in the car. All right? So that if there's any customer of that kind who is about to throw up, then they can use the plastic bag and you can throw it away, or they can bring it with them. All right? And if you think that if they throw up, you are not gonna be able to go on with your shift, you better tell them, like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm picking you up, but if anything like that happens, you will have to pay me this amount of money. Actually, this is not a law, but it's about you. Because let's say a customer throws up or does some excretion, I don't want to say harsh words, peeing, or that means your shift is done and you want to make more money. So what are you gonna do if a customer throws up in your car? That means the car will be dirty. As you can see, Japanese cars are always very nice, covered with very white and clean covers. So if somebody throws up or does some excretion, that means your shift is done. So in order to avoid that, you better tell them if anything like that happens, then they will have to pay you. Or else, your shift is going to be done. You will not make the money you wanted to make that day. All right? So, how many things now? All right? Avoid arguing. Be careful. Ask their address. Don't miss their destination. If they sleep, please don't touch their body. No body touching. All right? If they cannot wake up, roll down the windows. If it's winter, roll down the windows. If it's summer, use very strong air condition, AC, so that it can be cold in the car. And before picking them up, you better see the situation of the customer. If they are too much drunk and you think you cannot take care of the situation, you better reject them. Or you better tell them in advance. If anything happens, they will have to compensate you so that you don't end up with nothing on your shift. Anyway, that's night time. It's night time. All right? All right. Another thing. Let's say You have tried to wake up the customer. You have tried everything. You roll down the windows. The car is cold. You call them, okay, you're here. Here we are, customer. They don't wake up. It has happened to me several times. What is advised in Japan, you can drive the car to a nearest police box or police station. Or if you see a patrol car, police car, you can stop them and tell them what's happening. So the good thing about Japan, there are police boxes almost everywhere. If you go within a few meters, you will find a police box. That's very helpful. Very, very helpful. So drive to that place and, ask for help from the police. The police, they're allowed to touch the customer. All right? And Japanese police are so nice, They won't ask you like, okay, you are a foreigner, what are you doing? No. As long as you're a taxi driver, you have a Japanese driver's license, they will not ask you for any kind of document. They will just take care of the situation and they'll help you out. And the customer will pay you your money. So, mind you, when you get to the destination, the customer's destination, you try to wake them up. They are not waking up. You tried whatever, you did all the tricks to wake them up. All right? Don't stop the meter counting your money. Because at the end of the day, you'll be paid according to how the customer stayed in your car. All right? Don't ever stop the meter because it will be a loss. So make sure that if a customer doesn't wake up, the meter is running, go to the police station, and, a customer will pay you. One good thing about Japanese, they're very straight, even if they're drunk, but most of them have money. If it's credit card or anything, you will definitely be paid your money. All right? It will take time, like going to the police and, working them up. But at the end of the day, you will get your money. All right? So, remember, drunk people get angry so easily. All right? Make sure that you don't make them angry. And that means you don't talk anything against them, against nationality, against the politicians. Try to avoid such kind of talks, Be a yes man, and be a good listener. So I think I've given you a few tricks. I'm pretty sure other taxi drivers have other tricks, maybe, of how to deal with drunk customers. Mind you, if you're a taxi driver, you will definitely meet a drunk someday. There's no way you will finish some months or a year driving and you won't encounter such kind of people. No way. You will definitely meet them. So what I'm saying now, what I'm telling you now is the truth. So actually it counts to both drivers or to customers. So even to foreign customers who live in Japan, what I'm saying now, it applies to you. So you better put in mind that if a taxi driver wakes you up and you're drunk, you might end up to police box or police station, for help to wake you up. All right? So that's my video for tonight. How to deal with drunk customers. All right? Mind you, drunk customers are not enemies. They are good customers. The problem is if they are too much drunk. And another good thing, if they are not too much drunk, they are the best one in giving tips. So I like drunk customers. I love drunk customers. They're so friendly. All right? But the ones who are too much drunk are kind of annoying. All right? But you have to know how to deal with the situation. All right? So I think I haven't forgotten any way of how to deal with the situation. All right? At the end of the day, if you tried everything and they don't work up, there's a police box. All right? Always go to the police box to get help. You will get help if you go to a police box. Okay? All right, this is Taxi Memories by Masunga, and please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I'll bring you more videos. 今日は酔っ払ってる人にどうやって面倒見る、どうやって目的地まで連れていく。絶対いい話にしてあげてください。触らない。それでもし起きれないんだったら触らない。交番で起こしてもらう。あとはもし下坊する人に見えるの人、とりあえず袋、段ボールの段ボールじゃなくてナイロンの袋準備した方がいい。Alright, so that's it. It's Tax Memories by Masunga. Please subscribe and bye for tonight. Bye.